if you're a visionary, you must get wisdom. A vision without wisdom is just wishful thinking. You have to get wisdom. However, in order to get wisdom, you have to understand what wisdom really is. Because we usually identify or define wisdom as good judgment, And that's very true, but there's more to wisdom than good judgment. And what I found is in my studies, what I did is there's a way of studying the Bible. It's called, or a science to the Bible. It's called hermeneutics. Hermeneutics. It's the study not just of the Bible, but any ancient text. There is a science and there's laws to how to study and to interpret ancient texts. And one of those laws is called the law of first mention. The law of first mention. And that law states that if you look at any ancient text and if you're looking for a word, and if you want to know the true meaning of the word, look for where it is first mentioned. And that will give you the true definition, the true intention of that word. So when you do that, and looking, the first time that wisdom is mentioned was in a situation where Moses had been given a vision. Moses had been given a vision, and his vision was to build a tabernacle. It was a heavenly vision that he was tasked with manifesting on the earth. We know it was a heavenly vision because if you look further on in Hebrews, it says that the tabernacle actually existed in heaven, and Moses was given a vision of it, and he was tasked with the responsibility of manifesting it exactly as he saw it. Don't deviate, exactly as you see it. Why? Because this is real in heaven, and everything about it is significant. So that's the task he was given. And so in Exodus 28, where wisdom is first mentioned, God was telling him how he's going to do this. What's his first port of call to carry out this vision? And it says that you should speak to all that are wise-hearted, whom I have filled with the spirit of wisdom, that they may make Aaron's garment to consecrate him, that he may minister unto me the priest's office. Speak to all who are wise-hearted, whom I have filled with a spirit of wisdom. Now, the wise-hearted are the artisans. They're craftsmen. They were the skilled artists and skilled workers. They were called wise-hearted because of their creativity. And God says that I've given them a spirit of wisdom. And the thing that is important about an artist, a very important and key skill of an artist, is that they work from their imaginations and have the skill to manifest what's in their imaginations and make it into a physical reality. That is the skill of an artisan. And as a visionary, we all have to be artisans. It's not just for those in the arts. If you take the principle wider, you have to become skilled at capturing a vision, but then acquire the skills needed to manifest what is in your imagination. And so God said, talk to the artisans. Any visionary needs artisans. They need people who are able to catch the vision, and not only to catch it, but have the skill to manifest it. And that whole process is called wisdom. So wisdom is a creative skill, it's a creative power, it is a creative process. But in particular, the Bible says that God gave them, they were wise-hearted already, but I gave them a spirit of wisdom. Why? Because it is not everyone that is imaginative and creative that can capture your vision. And it was very important that the vision be captured. So God gave these people wisdom so that they can catch the vision. And so not only are you to have wisdom yourself and inform your mind and update your skills in order to fulfill your vision, but also in getting wisdom is that you have to find people that can catch your vision and have the skills to run with your vision and to develop your vision and to help you with your vision. And so you have to look for people who have wisdom for your vision. People who have wisdom for your vision. And anyone that has wisdom for your vision should be on your team. Team. I said team, because no person's an island. And sometimes we want to do everything by ourselves, but it actually takes teamwork to make the dream work. It takes teamwork to make the dream work. And so anyone that has wisdom for your vision should be on your team. You have to get wisdom, and you have to recognize people and make relationships, business or friendship, depending on what it is, with people who can capture your vision. And I believe that for every visionary, there's always artisans around, because if the vision comes from God, then there's always artisans, there's always people around, and you have to recognize them, who are key to help you in fulfilling your vision.